Our country is not stable. The crimes are so much. The Igbos are there, the Yorubas are there. It's only Hausa that we don't even hear about them. But even the Hausas, we don't guarantee them, because now the Fulanis are coming out to claim like Hausa, and they are Fulanis, and all these people are from Nigeria. And that's the other want to clear that Ghanaians, we are not saying Nigerians must leave our country for a revenge of the deportation that have of past, but it's because of the evil, the crimes. Figure it out. I want to let every Ghanaian to understand that these Yorubas are the most wicked people ever in this Nigeria. These people don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they're saying. Person like me that I'm still alive, it's fear of us that we are alive by then. Today, fear of us that we suffer that situation that we are still alive. And we are those that we can tell them what was really on the ground. So Ghanaians, we played a big role in their Lagos. Big role. And by then, when this deportation was very strong, those that don't want to go, they went to all these Igbos areas to go and hide themselves. So the Yorubas were the kingpin of this deportation. I'm telling
you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you find yourself. Welcome back to Rush Online. And today we're going to be having a chat with an Apex member. And when I say an Apex member, I mean an executive member of Apex. And anything coming from him can be considered as coming from the Apex group. So today we have Mr. Prince Danny. Mr. Danny, welcome to Rush Online.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Rush. Good to meet you here.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I hope all is well at your end, though.
Yeah, all is well. No, Apex, we are not going to relax until we see that the freedom of our motherland is settled. We have vowed that even if we have to exchange our lives for the stability of the country, we are ready for that. Because our ancestors fought and shed their blood for us. So we, being the living as the citizens, we are caretakers. And we are not going to allow anybody to do what? To take advantage. At least we know that we have children, we have family, and if they know how to protect themselves, we have to secure their protection. And this is our mission.
All right, nice one. But first of all, I would like to start with this because this has been really bothering my mind, and two people complaining about they getting some text messages coming from other people that Apex is kind of like extorting money from people, but not, using it for anything reasonable, anything to fight the cause. They are, claiming they are fighting and all that. So I would like you to clear, the air. Have you come across anything of that sort? Have you come across any text messages, text message of that sort?
Yeah, thank you, Rasmi, for this question. Yeah, myself, I've not seen the text message as such, but I've heard it on one or two sources that Apex is receiving money from some people, of which we are not using the money to do what they are requesting us to do. But fellow Ghanaians, Raj, let me take this opportunity to clear the air. That Apex, we are non-profitable organization. We can say that since we started this liberation of the country in the hands of these criminals and our irresponsible leaders, nobody, nowhere that a shilling has come from, apart from the real pockets from the members of the Apex citizens. But one thing that I want to let every Ghanaian to be aware is that people may use the name of Apex to receive all sort of donation, just as if I have been here. I say I'm in Ghana. I'm a Ghana commercial bank. So come and do your savings. And you being so stupid of not getting into the bottom of the bank, and you just follow the account that I'll give you there, because I have said I'm a worker of Ghana Commercial Bank. Just do your savings through this. So what I would like to, let every Ghanaian understand that if anybody will tell you that he is APES, of which you have to send money to such accounts, please make your inquiries very well, because we have an APES account, we have telephone numbers, and you have to make sure that you are doing this contribution into any. It's just of recent that we have sent some flyers outside, not even up to a month. We just posted some flyers, not even up to a month, that anybody who wants to come and support APES can do so. But we gave an account, and surely there was a telephone number attached to, not even was, there is a telephone number attached to it. So apart from this source, there's no way that you can say you have made any donation that you are doing to the right channel. So please, fellow Ghanaians, I am clearing the air.
Okay, so the telephone number that was attached to it is the official Apex number.
That's official APES number. APES, we have a bank account and we have Momo account, of which is official. But apart from that, if anybody will tell you, Ghanaian, that you say you're reasonable, that because I'm APES, this is my telephone number, send money, it's just this scamming. There are scammers everywhere. There are scammers everywhere. And APES, we are struggling for the ends, the ends that we even earn. We make sure that we do what we call donation to do all what to APES. We are sacrificing the shilling that we receive from as our salary to sacrifice for the whole country. So nowhere that APES has received donation from anywhere. I've said we just sent flyers out just less than a month ago. So anybody who is saying that he or she has made any donation to APES, that person has to contact the contact to make verification well, because APES, we are saying that any donation that you say you are donating for APES, it has gone to the wrong hands. Yeah, that has gone into the wrong hands. So for me to clear the air,
so
it is not true. And if anybody has done that, that person can trace the account.
So in a nutshell, meaning people are using the name of Apex to scam others out there. And Apex have an official way of, let's say, mobilizing funds and all that. So Apex doesn't just use any number, and Apex doesn't call anybody to send a donation.
Never.
Right?
Never. Rash, let's take this opportunity to give you an assignment, please. And we are clearing the air to every Ghanaian that any Ghanaian who said he or she has made a donation to APES, let that person send that the account number to you. Okay? Or that person can come and comment to give you the account number so that we can follow up. The telephone number that person made that donation through for us to follow up. Because since from the beginning, everything that we are doing for the country is from our own pockets. And I've said, I repeat again, about less than a month that we send flyers out. And there's no contribution that has come. So if you are hearing any stuff like that, it might not be true, or maybe if it's true, it went into the wrong hands. Thank you, Mr. Rush. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me, please?
I can hear you now, Mr.
Okay. So if in case you're a viewer and you've come across such messages and all that, please ignore it. It's a lie. um, it's not coming from the official Apex group. It's somebody that is using the name of Apex or might be using the name of Apex to scam others. So please be vigilant. Apex won't call you randomly asking you to donate or anything. Apex generates their um, fundings from the members themselves. And they don't just make calls to others out there asking them to donate, whether by force or whatever. So please, if you get any message of that sort, please know it is not Apex. Apex doesn't do that.
Let me take this advantage also to add something up here. There's also news in the air that Apex were silenced right from the time that the demonstration, first demonstration happened, and this and that. Our president did all of what he want for his own interests. People are saying Apex were quiet, and they are suspecting that these Nigerians have done what? Have given us, have settled us. We want them to know that before Ghanaians became aware that this is what is going on, Apex are working underground for years. And since that time that this demonstration happened, Apex, we are still working. There are other places that we've gone. There are places that we've got a lot of what we call projects that we have done. But because it has not come on viral, people doesn't know that Apex we are working. So if anybody will say that Nigerians have or any politician have silenced Apex, how much are they going to give Apex? How much are they going to give Apex? Apex, we value our country more than anything else. We are not a political organization, and we don't support any political party. All what we need is to get somebody who have Ghana at heart. Not all these jokers that today we have as our leaders. We don't support any joker, being the NDC, being the MPP, who have ruled this country for over 30 years. Ghanaians, most of us, we are outside. Okay, most of Apex, what we call members are outside. And when we see the suffering in the country, we do ask that, are there animals, the people that we are living in Ghana, are our leaders taking them as animals or what? But what I'm also seeing that the citizens, either they don't care about what is happening in the country, or either they are ignorant, or they don't value their freedom. That's why we have taken the step to do what? To make a move to get all this mess out. So our leaders are taking advantage of these citizens. We deserve more. Let's forget about all the road and the development of that. They are saying this. It is any leader who is coming to the country of politician, it is their duty. It is their duty to do development. It is their duty to have a good economy for the country. But our security is the most important thing. That's why we are struggling to take this battle on our feet. And we shall make sure, I repeat again, that we make sure that with our last breath, we will struggle and liberate our country from the hands of these wicked people. Thank you, Mr. Rash.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I'm really glad you cleared the air on that. And please, I would like to have your views on this. I know you might have come across it, and what I'm talking about is this right here on the screen. I don't know if you can see it. The Yoruba king kingdom that was, recently discovered. So we fought against the Igbo king, made a whole lot of noise and all that. But little did we know there was something also going on with the other sects of Nigerians, which is the Eurobers. And recently, this guy popped up as, I don't know whether the paramount king or chief or whatever of the Eurobers. And I think this man is the one in charge of the Kaswa enclave. What do you think about it?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Rush. You know, in short, Ghanaians, before I answer your question, Ghanaians, I want every Ghanaian, those who are sleeping, to be awake. Every Ghanaian who is sleeping must be awake. Any Ghanaian who doesn't know his or her value must value him or herself. Because I will give the blame to the present president that we have. Okay? Anything that is happening in the country with these Igbos, with these Nigerians, I will blame our president, Mr. John Mahama. Rush, we have fathers and we have fathers. We have children who have parents that cares for them, and we have children who are vagabonds. But this our president, I'm seeing him as the most wicked president ever in the history of Ghana. Because the Yoruba people, they pop up to come and do what? Portray themselves of their kingdom in Kaswa. Why? Because while the Igbos try to install their king, not even try, put up over there their kingdom and blah, 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 the Ghanaians who were not comfortable about that, 2 times that we made an attempt to go and confront this situation. Our president intervened on behalf of these Igbos and said we have to leave everything for him to do what? To do his investigations. While Ghanaians are waiting for his investigation, he went to Nigeria to do what? To go and receive what we call his installment. You see, I have to understand this. You, being the father of the country, you vowed, you swear, they sworn you in to do what? To come and protect the citizens of Ghana. So when Ghanaians we stood up that we want to go and do the citizen arrest, of which you, this Mahama, you intervened and told us that we don't have to do that, but you will do what? Do your whole investigation. Ghanaians gave you the respect because you are the president. We don't want you to say that we are refused your orders. But while Ghanaians are waiting for you patiently, you went to Nigeria to go and receive your kingship. So what do you want to tell Ghanaians? Is that parents, Mr. Rash? Is that a father? Okay. So because Mahama went to Nigeria
let me
yeah, come on,
let me ask. Someone might also say, okay, maybe the Eurobers or whatever, because the president was crowned by the Eurobers. And what I was thinking was, like, do you smell something fishy? Because this, when Mahama was in opposition for the whole of 8 years, they never thought it wise to call him and install him as king. But as soon as he became president, that was when they now thought it wise to make him the chief or whatever by the Eurobers. Do you smell something fishy going on? Do you think these guys might be having some agenda backing what they are doing?
Thank you, Mr. Rash. Listen, our president is a joker. Our president Mahama is a joker. Being a joker to the extent that these Nigerians are using him. They are just playing him. They are playing him because, you know, there was a time that Mahama said that he can't think for himself. I don't know whether you have remembered this. Mahama once said that of which Ghanaians we thought that all those talks were political talks. But Mahama is proving with this term that he really he can't think for himself. Because for the whole year that you are in opposition, Nigerians didn't think to call you to do what? To install you as a king or a chief or whatever you call yourself. But now that you became president, and they have seen that Ghanaians were going against a foreign person who have installed himself as a king or a chief, they invited you, whether he went for it or what they invited him, but he should have been sensible enough to say, no, this is what is costing what we call unrest in my country. So this is not the right time for me to come and receive this entitlement. But he rather went. So these Nigerians are using Mahama just as a robot. And the whole president being the father of a nation, what is even important of going to Nigeria to go and receive what we call this entitlement? And even at that serious stage that Ghanaians we are struggling with the same situation on the ground with these Igbos. And one thing that I want every Ghanaian to understand, that Nigeria, first of all, the Igbos and the Yorubas, they don't do what? They don't agree in their country. They don't ever agree in their country. So, if these Igbos are created a kingdom of which Ghanaians were refusing, then why then you, Mahama, went to the Yorubas to go and do that? So, which means you yourself, you are inviting challenges in the country. You see, Mahama is creating challenge in the country. So he's the cause of everything. If has not gone there to go and receive these entitlements, these Yorubas will not portray themselves. But I want to remind these Yorubas, it says maybe they don't know their history. These Yorubas, I can see that they don't know that, or they think Ghanaians were ignorant. But we want to draw their attention. Ghanaians, we want to draw the Yorubas their attention that we don't want them to remind us. Okay? We don't want them to remind us of our pains. Ghanaians, we don't want the Yorubas to remind us of our pains. Because their mission in the country, they were being imported by these British people in those days to come and fight against the Ashanti Kingdom. The history is there. The history is there. These Yorubas were brought by the British to come and fight Ghanaians. They came, they couldn't succeed. So those that they remain are the people that today they are claiming that they are in Ghana, blah, 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 blah. And again, I want to let every Ghanaian to understand that these Yorubas are the most wicked people ever in this Nigeria. The Igbos, they are show people. They are loud. But I want to let every Ghanaian to understand that Ghana must go. Ghanaians, we are not doing revenge for Ghana must go. Ghanaians, we are not on the revenge of Ghana must go. This is what I want to clear the air for everybody to understand. Ghanaians are not doing a revenge. First of all, these Nigerians were being deported from Ghana because of their ritual killings, and these were being engaged by the Yorubas. Before, when Busia deported these Nigerians, it were the Yorubas, but then the Igbos were not in Ghana. Even if the Igbos may be in Ghana, few of them. But these Yorubas were those that they kill human beings, take their intestines, take their head and everything for their ritual. That's the people who call them Alatafro. Ghanaians, when we still, please listen to this history. What the Ghanaian? The Alatafro is referred to the Yorubas. They are the people who were killing Ghanaians for their rituals. So the deportation that was being sent by Busia and Nkrumah was what? These Yorubas. And this deportation that Nigerians deported Ghanaians were the same as Yorubas, because the Yorubas are in Lagos State, and the deportation was very hot in Lagos. I was by then in Lagos. I was by then in Nigeria. So
Okay,
all the challenges,
you were a victim.
I'm a victim. I was a victim. I was a victim. When you hear any coverage that is on YouTube or the pictures, if they are not in Badagry, they are in Mile 2. If they are not in Mile 2, they are in Idiroko, and all these places are in Lagos. So I am telling you that the Yoruba shouldn't come and remind Ghanaians of our pains to say that they are peaceful people, they are blah blah blah, they are blah blah blah. They are the most wicked people. But what Ghanaians, we are letting everybody to understand that Ghanaians are not doing revenge for any deportation or any racist or anything. All what we want to say is that our country is not stable. The crimes are so much. The Igbos are there, the Yorubas are there. It's only Awusa that we don't even hear about them. But even the Awusas, we don't guarantee them, because now the Fulanis are coming out to claim like Awusa, and they are Fulanis, and all these people are from Nigeria. Ghanaians, they either want to clear that Ghanaians, we are not saying Nigerians must leave our country for a revenge of the deportation that have of past, but it's because of the evil, the crimes. Figure it out. If our leaders would have been serious, our prison would have been full with Nigerians, because they don't arrest less than 50 Nigerians, 200, 300, prostitution all over in the country. So tell me, Mr. Rash, how are we going to live in this country? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And is it true that, because this is what I heard, that is it true the Yorubas were the one who played the major role during the Ghana must go in Nigeria? Because I learned they were the ones who were championing the whole thing, not even the Igbos.
Mr. Rash, if we want to talk about the deportation time in Nigeria, the Igbos, they rather saved Ghanaians. Okay?
Wow. Has that I also heard that.
I'm telling you, listen. I was in Nigeria in that 1983 deportation. After the deportation again, then 1985 also, I was there. You know, me, I serve their all this Shagari that they are president. This Jakonde Lagos State Governor, Alhaji Goni of Borno State, Saraki of Kwara State. I serve all these people. I served all these people. And when there's time, one day we'll have a program on that. And there's nobody who can tell me anything about Nigeria that I didn't know. And me, I want Nigerians to understand that most of Ghanaians like me, we didn't just go to Nigeria to go and hustle. Ghanaians didn't go to Nigeria. Most of us, we the Ghanaians that we went to Ghana earlier, that's 79, we didn't go there to go and hustle. It is their government which contacted our government that time they want to build Lagos. You know, when they want to build Lagos. So when they anywhere their low-cost housing, that five-story building that they are seeing, most of them were built by Ghanaians. All the low-cost housing, that 5-story.
So they needed...
Yeah, come, I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's more or less like they needed more hands to build Lagos.
That is
so
Nigerians
they needed some workforce.
Nigerians lazy.
Okay.
Nigerians were very, very lazy. Nigerians were lazy. When we are talking about Nigerians, just forget about these Igbos. But for these Igbos, before they don't travel. These Igbos don't travel. They are in their Anambra, they are in this, they are what do you call their places. Igbos don't travel. It is these Yorubas that they travel before. And Nigeria were Yorubas, and they don't. All what they know is Miliki. Yorubas, their own is Miliki. When you see them, they wear their agbada, they get their anywhere at all. Miliki. When you say Miliki, that's party. That's all about Yorubas. And that time, Nigerians, they need workforce, and because people that they were building Lagos by then were the Germans and the Chinese, and they demand very high. So even that the Lagos State Governor Alhaji Lateef Jakonde, they help them to do what? To let Ghanaians come and do. And Ghanaians, all the CP, most of their roads in Lagos State was being built by CP. CP is Ghana construction company. You see? So today they are saying it's a pity because they don't know. These people don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are saying. Person like me that I'm still alive, it's fear of us that we are alive by then. Today, fear of us that we suffer that situation that we are still alive. And we are those that we can tell them what was really on the ground. So Ghanaians will play a big role in their Lagos. Big role. And by then, when this deportation was very strong, those that don't want to go, they went to all these Igbos, their areas, to go and hide themselves. So the Yorubas were the kingpin of this deportation. I'm telling you, they were the kingpin because by then Ghanaians, because we are hard workers, we had a lot, and these Yorubas, all their mind was that we have to go, so they take our properties. Ghana, we gave them time. Our Busa gave them time and told them to anybody can sell his or her property before leave. But for them, they didn't do that like that. They gave us 2 weeks. They gave us 2 weeks.
Wow.
You see? And people are talking about only 83. The 85 deportation was even worse because they made a coup. That's Buhari's their coup, or Babanji, Buhari their coup. They made a coup, they overthrow Shagari. After the coup, they changed their currency. And after the currency, even within the currency, they said deportation, the aliens quit order. So it was very harsh. And people went empty-handed. They took all our properties. And these people today, they are in our country, telling them that they are our brothers, that Yorubas, they are in this and that. Today that they say they are
So
claiming that they are...
how did you feel when you heard them calling themselves Ghanaians and that they are even citizens of Ghana, and the fact that they can even vote and be voted for, meaning they are eligible to hold public offices? How did you feel when you heard that, statements coming from them?
Good. This is why I'm blaming our president. You see, it was what Muhammad did. That is why they're also taking advantage to do what they are doing. Because they are thinking that Ghanaians were fools. Because Muhammad went to Yoruba land to go and inhale his kingship, the same thing, they also have to come and do that. So what they are saying, they just want to change the history of Ghana. And that's why Ghanaians were not going to allow that. Excuse me. Ghanaians are not going to allow them to change our story. Because all what they are saying is a means for them to have their, what we call, flexible grounds. But Yorubas can never be our brothers. Igbos can never be our brothers. But tell me, all of them, they are trooping into Ghana, living that their country, idle. And what is the size of Ghana, Mr. Rash? Ghana, we are not demanding workforce. First of all, we ourselves, there are youth in the country, they don't have a job. They don't have job. This is where we don't understand our leaders. If you have extra job that you say you need foreign people to come and do what? To come and help you build the country. But there are youth that we don't have work. We don't have work. We have poor hospital. Even if I say we live on loans, we have to rely on IMF loaf. but you open your borders down, and those that they are coming, they are not even coming to come and struggle for their daily bread. They are coming to, they want to come and inherit. They want to come and inherit. So it's really a big challenge. And we, those that we have eyes to see, never are we going to allow that this should happen. Never are we going to allow this to happen. So we are telling them, the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Fulanis, please go and do your kinship and your everything. If you say Mahama is your brother, take Mahama and go and build your country. And that is all. Mr. Rash.
All right. So, some people were also asking, so after the revelation of all this, the Euro bears also coming out and all that, is there anything the Apex group, because the Apex group is kind of like the mouthpiece for, you know, the of Ghana now. So what is the Apex group doing about this issue? Like, is there any like outline plan to things, just like it was did during the Igbos Igbos tenure, that's or
Yeah,
whatever. Like, is
yeah,
the Apex group planning on doing anything of those?
Mr. Rash, Apex, we are on rest. Right from the time that they heard about Apex, we are still working. We are still working. The issue has just become difficult. I cannot say a bit difficult. It has become difficult to the extent that our ancestors used to give your friend is saying a proverb, say ufu biapa and the pian. You see,
Yep.
Apex, we are climbing up, but our leaders are drawing us down. Our leaders are drawing us down. So just like a distance of which you have to take about 10 minutes to get to that journey, Apex, we are taking about 1 hour. And the issue is that every Ghanaians, or not about 90% of the Ghanaians, are relaxed. It seems Apex is owing Ghana. Ghanaians have just relaxed and left only the battle in the hands of Apex. This is what I don't understand, Ghanaians. You see, Ghanaians have, but a country of 35 million, and Apex that were not even up to 500. How come should whole population, about 35 million, relax and rely only on the few Apex people? You see, if all of us have taken the battle into our hand, that we are defending our country. Look at the South Africans. Look at the Kenyans.
Yeah.
You see, so Ghanaians, what I want every Ghanaian to understand, that everybody has a role to play. Be you a woman, being you a man, a pastor, a chief, they should leave all the battle on Apex. The issue is that Apex, we are struggling and struggling and struggling and struggling. And even like as you just asked in the beginning, we struggle. The few salary that we receive, that is what we are struggling to do all these certain things, Mr. Rash. So we want every Ghanaian to understand that until or unless all of them will rise and come on board, the battle is going to be difficult. And Ghanaians, we are saying that our problem that we have now is not the Yorubas. It's not the Hausas. It's not the Fulanis. It's not the Igbos. Our problem is against our president, John Mahama. And any time that we are going to rise, we are going to rise over that our president. He has to decide. if he has chosen to be with the Nigerians, then he has to go with the Nigerians. Ghana is not for him. Ghana is not for Mr. Mahama. And we are not also taking this advantage to say that because of Mahama's doings, we are promoting NPP. Both of them, they are all the same. Because Akufo-Addo just left, and we saw what he did. He gave our contract also to Nigerians. For instance, I came home twice, and each of that I have to pay $150 in the airport. When the whole world stopped doing what they call COVID tests, Ghana, we were still this work by Nigerians. This same Akufo-Addo government, who is this MPP, came to power. They closed Ghanaians' banks and did what? Let the Nigerians open their banks. So those that they would think that Apex we are doing party because we are supporting MPP because NDC that we are not supporting any party. Even I could have said MPP was even worst. But Mahama is being wicked. Wicked. The people that these Nigerians killed in the time of Akufo-Addo is not up to the people that they have killed in this Mahama time with just 1 year. So if this Mahama, yes, if Mahama will be in term for the 4 years or even that 8 years of that Akufo-Addo, although they doesn't have the opportunity, then the whole Ghanaian will perish. But what I'm saying is that this is a plan that the Nigerians have planned, and maybe they've discussed with Mahama, because Mahama in the other side, he himself he say he's doing well, building streets, he's doing this and that. But who are those that are going to benefit those things? These Nigerians are killing Ghanaians, so that all what Mahama is doing for the country, later it's the Nigeria who will benefit. This what I'm seeing. I'm seeing behind the scene. Mahama is doing all what he's doing to maintain the country for the
country.
Yeah. Because what Ghanaians were crying at the moment is protection of the citizens. People are dying. These Nigerians are killing Ghanaians. Every day they are killing Ghanaians. And you, this president, you don't care. You are even promoting these Nigerians to kill Ghanaians more. Because if you are not promoting Nigerians to kill Ghanaians, you wouldn't go to what they call to Yoruba to go and receive that what they call kinship. Why for? I've never heard on any history in this world that a president will leave a country to go to different country to go and receive kinship. And whilst there's challenging on the ground, your people are fighting some tribe in that country that what they are doing in the country is not good. They are killing, they are doing fraud, they are doing this and that. And at the same time, when we came out, you tell us to stop what we are doing, but you will take in charge of that. You forget about our request and you went to Nigeria to go and receive. Nobody, I don't know whether you understand this issue or Ghanaians, our fathers, our grandfathers, you reason before us. Just sit down and ask yourself that is it reasonable for what Mahama did? Is this reasonable? And was it even important at all? So it's a question. It's a question to every Ghanaian to sit and ask him or herself that is it even important at all for Mahama to? We are not forcing him. If you are a president, you know that you are tired. There are in what we call UK, a prime minister just resigned. Nobody forced him. He resigned because the criticizing was too much. In Holland, it happened. So if Mahama you feel that Ghanaians are not seeing your effort, leave it, they sit and go and hear your kitchen and be in the altar there. But they cannot be our president at the same time go to Nigeria to go and do what? And you are telling Ghanaians that you are not supporting xenophobia. What is xenophobia? People coming to kill your people, your citizens, you will sit down and say xenophobia. You know, people are saying that Mahama is a Nigerian. People are saying that Mahama is a Nigerian. But with his works, he's proving it. With his works, Mahama is proving that he's a Nigerian. Because if you, Mr. Rash, if you have children, of which the children, you are not treating them equal, and you're on the part of the other side, what are you not opportunities? Are you not liking one than the other? Mr. Rush?
Mm,
So Mahama
yeah,
is
yeah, you
choosing,
are being partial. Mhm.
yes, you are choosing Nigerians over Ghanaians in our own soil. And not that you are not listening to what these Nigerians are doing. You are, at least if you say you are not seeing it. When Asho Speed came to Ghana, you heard about it, that he came to Ghana. Jollof rice, you yourself, you said that you heard about jollof rice. And this Igbo issue, you yourself, you intervened and said that you have to. You see, whenever Ghanaians we are defending for our right, this is what this man would like to block us. In Kumasi, we're about to do demonstration. He said, "I'm going there for so and so and so and so." He just stopped us. Chukudi, citizen arrest. You just stop it, and you sneak under to go to Nigeria to go and see your kinship. And now, always you even look at this UAE, this Yoruba man that he gave the UAE ambassador, Mr. Rash. Can you tell me any reasonable thing about that? You see, so Mama, you are proving.
No,
Who is proving?
not really.
You are proving to Ghanaians that you are Nigerian, because all what he is doing is that when he will leave power, Nigeria will dominate Ghana before he will leave power. That's all his plans. How can you give a high position to a foreigner? No matter how, even if that Nigerian man was born in Ghana and do what, that person have no right to receive that position. Except if does he want to say that there's no Ghanaian that can handle that position? But it is his plan. So that man will be giving Ghana passport to more Nigerians. Mahama want to be a forever president in Ghana. Mahama want to be a forever president. And even if not him, his party. But that's why I say every Ghanaian, please take out MPP from your mind and take also NDC out for your mind. Because there is nothing that NDC is doing about this Nigerian issue that MPP is not aware. Both MPP and NDC, they are all dunning with the Nigerians. Because there's nothing that NDC will do that MPP will support. And nothing that MPP also will do that NDC will support. But why is it that in this issue of Nigerians, MPP is quiet? This is a lesson for every Ghanaian to know that these two parties, they don't have any good plans for Ghanaians apart from the issue of Nigerians. They have their plans, they have their secret, what do you call? Nigerians came out to say, there's no more. He came out to say that Mahama's brother promised them. It is on social media. If you have come across that video, we can look for it. That Mahama promised them that when they vote for him, Ibrahim promised the Nigerians that when they vote for him, when he will come to power, things will change. But how dare can Nigerians vote for Mahama? So how come about that promise? And truly also, we don't want to say that what the guy said is true or false. But Mahama, you are proving it. Everything that this Nigerian people say, Mahama, you are proving it. When Ibrahim Mahama promised them, Ghanaians were not there. Ghanaians were, it is something they spoke in secret. But this one I've exposed them. And we are saying also their work. Retailing market that what do you call our law forbid. Mahama, you have allowed them to do it. Whenever we rise on it, you block it. Whenever you rise, you block it. So imagine. When we say you are not a Ghanaian, we don't even care to know your family, your background, and everything. But what we are saying is that you can choose to be whatever you are, but leave Ghanaians to have their peace. Leave Ghanaians to have their freedom. Thank you, Mr. Rash.
Thank you very much. So, lastly, I saw a delegation was sent to one of the chiefs here in Ghana. That's a delegation from the apex citizens of Ghana.
One moment, Raj, please.
Can
Hello?
you please Okay, okay.
One
Yeah,
minute,
sure,
please.
sure. Yeah, so please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, share, and please leave your comments in the comment section. So anytime we go through the comments, we'll be replying some of you guys. So what we also think about your comments. No, Mr. Prince
Thank you.
Danny, welcome back.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, thank you.
So I was saying we saw a delegation sent to the chiefs. I think I don't know where exactly, but if you can
What?
tell us where exactly the chief is, ruling over, and what the delegation was sent to the chief, what was it about, like in a
Yeah,
nutshell?
thank you. This is an evidence for Ghanaians to know that APES, we are not sleeping, neither are we at rest. These are the delegations that we sent to Volta region to go and meet one of the chiefs there, because Volta region is one of the gateway that these Nigerians have taken that as their hidden ground to do all their crimes activities. Because of the border, whenever they come, they had of late, I think I've been aware of a woman who was arrested, that they bring drugs right from the Volta region,
Yes.
or parts, yeah. So we have the intelligence that the gateway of these criminals are there. So if you see those that they are in red t-shirts, they are APES members. Some of them also that they couldn't have their shirt in time. You see them that they are in what we call their attacks. So the evidence that you are seeing
Yeah.
are the chiefs that APES went to meet to do what? To let them be aware, to put a stop to those people that they are happy, and they welcomed us. So APES, we are working
Okay.
very, very seriously. Therefore, we invite every Ghanaian, don't relax. That's why I say every Ghanaian, any Ghanaian who will say this is his less concern, is going to be a problem for him or her in the future. Even not you, your grandchildren. And the pastors, you have a huge congregation. You have to use your congregation for this battle, because our country is bleeding. Our country is bleeding. Our chiefs, I'm really supporting our chiefs, because the chiefs are the owners of the country. Every town in Ghana has a chief. And you are a chief in that country, unlike these politicians who come for 4 years and go. They come for 4 years, they come and loot and they go. If they are lucky, they loot for 8 years. But the chief, you are a chief in that town. So if you cannot protect your people, then tell me, who is going to protect your people? Look at
Yeah.
prostitutions. There's no town in Ghana that these Nigerians are not doing that prostitution. And in all these towns, there are chiefs that they are looking at them. Look at, of recent, Mr. Raj, this, what do you call, the fishermen, that they were being on the sea.
Yeah. Yeah. They were
They,
attacked by Nigeria.
Nigerian, one of the people, the fishermen were saying the people were Nigerians. They were speaking Nigerian English. There are police people that they came out to say that our Ghana Navy want to rescue them. They say they don't want to mention the name of the, in any crime Nigerians they commit, or they don't want to mention their names. I don't know whether it's an order which Mama has given to them.
Yeah.
We don't know. But whenever there's any crime involving Nigeria, they say we are not going to call them of the nationals. But one is a Ghanaian, Kwesi from Takrady, Kweku from here. But if Nigerians, they don't want to mention their names. But this one, there is a witness,
Yes.
one of the men say the people are Nigerians. And I am very disappointed in that chief in that village. That chief in that village, I'm really disappointed in him. And also the fishermen, Menyako Fantini, we Jim Papa, Menyako Fantini, I want Kasa Ekade, or Kanajina Bofo, we Jim Papa. Because Mube Fiono, not there, the Mukrono, Nigeria Funo Honina, and Mutu in our say. Moba no nche Nigeria for mutu wonyi na wase e no he na woso wala woso wo dem kro no na kasa no so no na no nche wo ma order ama Nigeria for fi dem kro no wasande the mad no onjina hande obokoro de biara Mr. Rash, sorry for changing my data, but I just want because the guy who was interviewed was
I get you.
Because if this thing would have happened in Nigeria and they have the evidence that a Ghanaian was involved, I'm telling you, in Lagos or in Abuja or in anywhere, no Ghanaian will be safe in that country. They will make sure to wipe every Ghanaian. But you people in that only that town, fishermen, Nigerians came to rob you, took your abo motor. It was God who helped the other people to escape, for them to come and raise alarm that you people have been robbed. If not so, they would have died on the sea. Mr. Red, do you know what?
Yep. And nobody would have known what's happened.
I'm telling you, and this we don't know how many times they have done this.
Yes.
It is lucky that some of them escape, and those that escape that raise an alarm. But Mr. Rash, in the deep sea, a canoe, not even a ship, a canoe without outboard motor. Tell me, the waves will just do and they will turn you upside down, and the 50 people will die. Or what they will say that they went to fishing and they didn't come back. Imagine.
Yes, exactly.
And this is not going to be the first and last. That Mr. Chief that you are in that town, those fishermen in that town, and also the whole Ghana, this is not going to end. Because the Nigerians that they are in that town, before you people are going to that fishing, they already know that you people are doing preparation to go to fishing. Mr. Raj, please permit me to enlighten here very well.
Yes.
Before they are going to fishing, the Nigerians in that town, they know that they are going to fishing. They know how long that they stay on that fishing. So before you people are going, they communicate and they cross you people. This is not going to end today. It's not going to end tomorrow. And it will not be only in that town. The whole Ghana, though every fisherman, it is going to happen on you people. This thing is something that's happening in Nigeria for quite a long time. Okay? In Nigeria, all these
very common. It happens very rampant.
It's common. It's common. All those that, people that they travel to Cameroon, they travel to Gabon, on the one they are coming home, they come by canoe. And these Nigerians, they are on the sea. This is their job. This is their job. So these same people now have imported. There's no crime in Nigeria. They don't import it in Ghana. Any crime, all this ritual, all this fraud, they've brought it to Ghana. So now this also has come to remain. So these Ghanaians, the country is now is even more worse than before. So all you these fishermen, don't think that this is only an incident. It has come to stay with us. And if we don't fight this, then it's going to be a challenge. So in every town, you put that chief, if this chief will hear this, please, all the Nigerians in that town, you have to quit them out. Because any time that you people will plan to go to fishing, for the meantime, they will give you about 1 month to relax. But highest within 2 months, they will start again. So it has come to stay. These Nigerians, all what they know is quick money. Nigerians, only what they know is quick money. That they don't know how to struggle to carry cement. They don't know how to go to market to go and trade. Nigeria will say maybe he is selling pepper or sugar. He or know what she's doing on the ground. He or she knows what he will do underground. So all the time, this man is so successful. Look at Chukudi, who came to sell what do you call phone parts. So do you think that is only phone parts which make him that rich? This is the Nigerians that we have for you. All those that they arrest, that they say we are doing this. This how they are. Ghanaians, we are not of such. They didn't teach us that. So we cannot stay with these people in the country to be safe, Mr. Rash. Ghanaians cannot stay with these people. And all what we are telling Ghanaians that if people would be afraid to die today, they are going to be slave forever. Ghanaians, you are going to be slave forever. Join hands on board and don't look at APES citizens of Ghana. Nobody is paying APES, and APES doesn't receive salary from anybody. So we are calling every Ghanaian, wherever you are, you stand on your feet and defend the country. Because we don't want this country to be in the hands of foreigners, and not even foreigners of peaceful people. Foreigners who only engage in crimes. They have their own, what they call, country. But they will leave this country, come to Ghana to come and commit these crimes. Fraud. Why don't they do their fraud in their country? But imagine they will arrest 200 and something people engaging in fraud in Ghana for that matter. So all hands on deck, we have to struggle for this fight. Thank you, Mr. Rash.